Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. Um, Hello to my brand new subscribers and to my consistent viewers since 2020. Tama ba? 2020 ba? So, ayan, welcome. And currently it's 22:54 in the evening right now. Today is January 26, 2025. So, um, yan, marami na kayong um, nasubaybayan sa aking life. And, we are still continuously trying to live in this reality for, with harmony. We are trying our best, guys, on a daily basis. Kasi, of course, sa dami natin, hindi naman natin ma-merge yung ating perspective. Especially, we were raised in a different household, right? So, ayan. So, hello to all the tama ba? January, yan. Yung mga January celebrants, yan. Happy birthday to you. Although, isa lang naman ata yung particularly na close ko that was born in this month. So, hindi ko sure kayo, guys, kasi mga Capricorn people yung um, pinanganak at this month. I believe so. And Aquarius ata. Anyways, we are going back to reading. Sana tama ito pinagbababasa natin. So, continue natin yung page 141 and 142. We are already preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. And, yeah, you and I, guys, don't like Mondays. As, that's very basic. I used to love Mondays before when bago-bago pa lang ako, but I told you I need rest from another planet, So, let's start. So, yan. By the way, ano pa ginawa ko kanina? I just do some errands and I went running. We are trying to make our mind sane. That's why I have to make myself, and I'm trying to exhaust myself so that I won't think a lot. So, ayan. General knowledge. Ano na to? Other topics na to. At still, continuous pages pa rin yung continue. Basta yung sunod-sunod, guys, na pages, yan yung binabasa natin right now. General knowledge, the 7 deadly realities. So, listen up. Pay attention to me first. Okay? While you are doing your whatever, guys. So, makinig muna kayo sa akin. This is, I don't know if it's this long. Feeling ko kasi kakasegue ko kaya ang tagal-tagal nung sometimes, right? So, throughout recorded history, we can detect patterns of human behavior that transcends culture and time, indicating certain universal features that belong to us as a species. Some of these traits are quite positive. For instance, our ability to cooperate with one another in a group, while some of them are negative and can prove destructive. So, hindi talaga natin maiwasan yun. There are actually humans out there that spread chaotic scene, chaotic situations. They kind of like, they love to do something that is harmful and destructive. So, sana maiwasan natin yung ganun. Wait lang. Most of us have these negative qualities. First is envy, conformism, rigidity, self-obsessiveness, laziness, flightiness, and passive aggression. In relatively mild doses, but in a group setting, there will inevitably be people who have one or more of these qualities to a high enough degree that they can become very destructive. Yan. I remember someone. Actually, some people pala. Kasi, some people are really, they just don't know how to control themselves. You know? So, always when you go outside, when the moment you enter, the moment you step out on your house, always seek for guidance and protection. Okay? So we shall call this negative qualities the 7 deadly realities. The problem for us is that people do not like to display these traits publicly because they are seen as ugly and desirable. They tend to disguise them from view, finally revealing their reality through some action that blindsides and harms us. In our surprise, we tend to react emotionally, increasing the damage, the effects of which we can carry with us the rest of our lives. Through study and observation, we must understand the nature of these 7 deadly realities so that we can detect their presence and avoid triggering them in the first place. Yung mga triggers, usually by humans, most of that are being heightened and parang intensified during full moons or kapag malapit na yung full moons. So, it's just how it is. So, consider the following as essential knowledge in acquiring social intelligence. Let's talk about the first one, which is very popular. This is a trend, envy. So it is our nature to constantly compare ourselves to others in terms of money, looks, coolness, intelligence, and popularity, or any number of categories. If we are upset that someone we know is more successful than we are, we will naturally experience some envy, but often we will find a way to minimize it because it is an unpleasant emotion. Ako guys, sa tagal ko dito sa mundo, I can smell it. Like, even in their sarcasm, even in the way they spoke it, or the way they commented to a certain human or situation, diba? I can already detect if there's, envy. So, wala sa akin nakakalagpas. But I don't really address it. I just let them say whatever they want. Sobrang plastic no? So, feeling ko mamamatay na sila sa kainggitan when they're talking about someone or something. We tell ourselves that the success of another person is a matter of luck or came through their connections and that it won't last. So, usually, sinasabi nila madalas, swerte yun kasi ganun. Basta galing sa swerte. But most of the time, hindi nila alam that since you don't really know that person, probably naman siguro may hard work naman na nangyayari. And all other things. So we tell ourselves that the success of another person is wait lang. Mali. Ito na. So, but for some people, it goes much deeper than this. Usually because of the level of their insecurities. Yan. Insecure. Kailangan gamutin nyo to guys. Yung insecurities nyo. Ako, wala ako nito. Joke lang. Siguro meron pero hindi na ganun kalala. So, sitting with envy, the only way to discharge it is to find a way to obstruct or sabotage the person who elicited the emotion. If they take Medyo nantok na tayo. So, sadali lang. Saan na ba tayo? So, if they take such action, they will never say it is because of envy, but will find some other more socially acceptable excuse. Okay? So, uh, they often won't admit their envy to themselves. This makes it a very hard, this makes it a quality very hard to recognize in people. So, kapag hindi ka masyado marunong or magaling or to, you know, read people, basta yung nava-vibe mo agad sila. Kapag hindi ka masyadong magaling, kawawa ka. So, you will be lured with deception and all other things. Tapos baka mabilis ka ma-persuade. So, galingan mo guys, especially sa mga viewers ko. You really need to depict what is going on a certain situation para hindi kayo mapalaman. Kasi I have been, nung mabait pa ako, joke lang. Nung inosente pa ako, I've always been in these crazy situations where I tend to say, what the fuck, why am I in this heated situation? Which is so fucking annoying, but buti na lang na-overcome ko na yung mga ganun. That was a long time ago. So, yan. And getting closer. Wait lang, guys. There are, however, a few indications you can look for. People who praise you too much or who become overly friendly in the first stages of knowing you are often envious and are, ayan, pag overly friendly, yung parang it seems like they want something from you, they want your charm, they want to know more, yan, parang ganon. Envious and are getting closer in order to hurt you. Parang naghahanap lang sila ng butas or baho or something wrong. They really, may mga taong ganito. Daming ganyan sa workplace. So you should be wary of such behavior. Also, if you detect unusual levels of insecurity in a person, he or she will certainly be more prone to envy. In general, however, envy is very difficult to discern. And the most prudent course of action is to make sure your own behavior does not inadvertently trigger it. If you have a gift for a certain skill, and you should make a point of occasionally displaying some weakness in some area. Kailangan may weakness ka din, guys. Kasi baka hindi ka nila tigilan. So, avoiding the great danger of appearing too perfect, too talented, yan. This is a dangerous traits of mine. So, if you are dealing with insecure types, you can display great interest in their work and even turn to them for advice. You must be careful not to boast of any success and if necessary, ascribe it to just good luck on your path. Ano ba yan? So it is always wise to occasionally reveal your own insecurities which will humanize you in other people's eyes. So, kailangan may mga ganitong instances. Know when to share or blurt out some yung shit, yung piece of yourself. Although, if you really love yourself naman, why would you do this to people, diba? Like, sobrang idol si pangalan nun, yung nasa abroad, yung friend ni Bella, yung gay, basta guys, yun, na ko yun, nasa dulo ng dila ko, si Blake, Blake ba yun? Basta, kayo na bahala. Hindi ko maalala. Self-deprecating humor will work wonders as well. You must be particularly careful to never make people feel stupid in your presence. Intelligence is the most sensitive trigger point for envy. Oo guys, totoo yun. So, in general, it is by standing out too much that you will spark this ugly emotion. And so it is best to maintain a non-threatening exterior and to blend in well with the group. At least until you are so successful, it no longer matters. Okay, medyo sa umpisa kailangan mo mag-blend in, guys. Okay, so tsaga-tsaga lang, kaya nyo yan. Kung di nyo kaya, wala kayong choice. Wala tayong choice, guys. Sa mga the path that we are taking in this life, although may free will, pero sometimes may mga karmic lessons kang you need to learn. And the only way to learn those karmic lessons is to be in that situation. So, diba? Yung mga ayaw mong bagay. Ako nga, I always tell myself na basta, secret na lang. Huwag kuwento na naman ako. Yun na. So, conformism, when people form groups of any type, ito na yung pangalawa, guys, ha? When people form groups of any type, a kind of organizational mindset inevitably sets in. Although members of the group might trumpet their tolerance and celebration of people's difference, the reality is that those who are markedly different make them feel uncomfortable and insecure, calling the values of the dominant culture into question. This culture will have unwritten standards of correctness that shift with the times we live in. In some environments, a physical appearance is important, but generally the spirit of correctness runs deeper than that. Okay? Often unconsciously conforming to the spirit of the man or woman on top, members will share the same values about morals or politics. You can become aware of this group spirit by observing how much people feel the need to display certain opinions or ideas that conform to these standards. There will always be a few within the group who are the overseers of correctness and who can be quite dangerous. Okay, mga perfectionist. May kasama ako sa intern, may isang ganon, sobrang bossy type niya. I don't like it kasi, medyo bossy din naman ako, but I'm considerate. Not like her. But we're good friends. Kasi naman ako, team sport naman ako. Team sport, tama ba? Basta, talino din kasi yun. So, I like smart people. So, if you have a rebellious or naturally eccentric streak, as is often the case with those who are aiming for mastery, you must be careful in displaying your difference too overtly, particularly in the apprenticeship phase. Let your work subtly demonstrate your individual spirit, but when it comes to matters of politics, morals, and values, make a show of adhering to the accepted standards of your environment. Think of the workplace as a kind of theater in which you are always wearing a mask. Reserve your most interesting, colorful thoughts for your friends and for those whom you can trust outside work. Okay? Don't trust anyone at work. Just saying. Okay? So be careful in what you say. It is not worth the bother of freely expressing your opinions. If you sin against these deadly realities, people will not acknowledge the cause of their disaffection because they do not want to think of themselves as conformists. They will find some other reason to ostracize or sabotage you. Do not give them material for this kind of attack. Later, as you gain mastery, you will have ample opportunity to let your individuality shine through and reveal your contempt for people's correctness. We will stop here, pero that's why yung next yung next na subtopic we'll continue it tomorrow. Okay? Ayan, so medyo late na. Yan, inhale, exhale muna kayo guys kasi medyo matutulog na tayo in a bit. And, may ano pala ako, nagplantita pala ako today ng konti lang. So, yan, I'm trying to organize some things. So, yan. If kayo guys, ano ba ginawa nyo kahapon? So, kahapon kasi, di ba yung ako may event akong pinuntahan. Tapos, kahapon pala yung planetary alignment ng mga planets, which I will proceed there next time. Basta guys, so I hope okay na tayo. Bukas naman tayo mag-chikahan and I will see you again. Thank you guys for listening and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. If you are not feeling well, don't worry guys. Hindi kayo nag-iisa. Ayan, sige na, matulog na kayo, okay? At, mahalin nyo yung Monday bukas. Although hindi siya kamahal-mahal. Sige na. I will see you again tomorrow.